How would you feel if you went to a loctician and were told, man, your parts are crazy? Yeah, that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Let's get to it. Welcome back to the Atreyu Locs channel. I'm Atreyu, a semi-freeformer who is dedicated to bringing you the best tips to grow a healthy set of locks. If this is your first time, make yourself comfortable. I am so glad to have you. And guys, we are over 10,000 subscribers now, so let's set another goal. Let's get to 20K. If you enjoy this video and my other videos, then definitely hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe because we're moving up, up, and up. All right, so yeah, how would you feel if somebody was like, man, your parts are crazy? Well, I got a comment from one of you guys a couple of weeks ago, I think it was, and I'm going to tell you how that person felt. So this comment was left under my uneven dreadlocks, what you need to know video. The comment comes from It's Tandem, and it reads, I got my hair done a few months ago, and the person was like, man, your parts are crazy. Made me feel kind of bad, because I see a lot of people with perfect looking sets. I really think I should start over. So as you can probably imagine, when I read this comment, I really felt some type of way. I really felt, one, bad for his tandem, but it also, two, made me revisit the question I posed several videos back, basically asking if there was a hierarchy within the dreadlock community. And for those of you who have not seen that video, basically the premise is that you have this hierarchy among people who have dreadlocks, dreadheads, dreads, locks. For those of you who can't stand the sound of the word dread or dreadlocks, it hurts your ears. Locks, okay? Where obviously the freeform lockers are the cream of the ultimate crop, right? Then you have the manicured lockers who are, you know, they're like the lowest of the low, they're the bottom feeders. And then you have the semi-freeformers like me who are somewhere in between. Either they're hated on, not respected by the freeformers because they're only partially living that freeform lifestyle, or they're just totally misunderstood by the manicured lockers, right? They're kind of like the middle child. You just kind of don't know where you fit in or where you belong, or even if you're acknowledged. Kind of like bisexuality. Either you're gay or you're straight. There's no such thing as bisexual. Once again, here we go with the people who have the least amount of experience being the experts. How can a gay person or a straight person say that there's no such thing as bisexuality? Have you experienced bisexuality? Clearly not, because you're straight or you're gay. Hey, if you are enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you are notified every single time I upload. How about that? Anyway, I've digressed, and I tend to do that in these types of videos. My apologies. So, getting back to the topic at hand, it made me think about whether or not there is a hierarchy. I got a comment from someone under that video who was basically saying, no, there is no dreadlock hierarchy, and please don't speak it up, basically. Don't talk that into existence. And I'm like, well, if there is no dreadlock hierarchy, then why fear it? Why fear talking about it? Why fear having a conversation about it just to clarify things? Obviously, the question has been posed for a reason. People, or at least I am wondering, is there a hierarchy? And if there is, should it be addressed? But, you know, some people would just prefer to sweep it under the rug, to not address it. And you know that whole saying, ignorance is bliss? I hate that saying because really what it should say is ignorance is bliss until. And we always get to that other side, the until. Eventually it's just a matter of time. So face things head on. That's what I say. Anyway, I've digressed again. My apologies. Strike two. Strike three, you're out, Atreyu. Okay. So yeah, I just felt really bad for It's Tandem because I'm like, you know, this person is new to locks. They're going to get their locks done, probably excited about how it's going to look. And then you're met with that kind of comment from a loctician. And, you know, I try to see like all the different perspectives. Obviously, the loctician, if you're going to her to get your locks done, and it could be a he, but I'm going to say she, You know, she wants to make them look very neat. I mean, if she's anything like my sister who does hair, like braids and stuff, like I told you guys, she used to put cornrows in, and I'll show you a picture, and oh my gosh, she was heavy-handed, but she was all about making sure every freaking strand was grabbed and caught and in that cornrow, you know. And so if any of these locticians are like that, then yeah, they're kind of anal when it comes to parts and having neat parts. But what I feel like some people fail to realize, and this includes locticians, is that there are different types of lock journeys, right? People want different things when they have locks. Some people freeform, and those are the people who want to do the least possible amount of maintenance, right? But then you have manicure lockers who actually care about the neatness and how congruent the parts are, as it tends to accentuate various styles when they get them. But then you have people that don't care about that. So just because someone is sitting in your chair and you're doing their locks, like, don't think that gives you a right to make them feel bad. And the saddest thing about this is, I bet the person that made that comment, that loctician, didn't even realize like how offensive it was. So I just wanted to make a video about that. One, to let its tandem know that I'm sorry that happened to you. I feel for you, and I really hope that you don't let that comment discourage you from continuing on your journey. You know, like, you're very fresh to the journey, you're very new to it. This should be super exciting for you. You know, you should be like teeming with questions. You shouldn't be met with those types of comments that are going to make you feel bad or make you feel like you're doing something wrong. So keep pushing if that's what you truly want, and it'll be okay. And come back to this video in like 3 or 4 years and tell me that I was right. But I am curious, guys, what do the rest of you guys think? Do you think, one, that there is a hierarchy? And two, how do you feel about this comment that this loctician made to his tandem? Like, do you think that was right? And as I said, I don't think they probably meant any harm by it, you know? Maybe they were really feeling exasperated. But I think that it's not a loctician's job to impose how they want their locks, the person's locks, to look on that person, you know? If you're a loctician, you should be versatile. You should be able to do different things. You should be able to handle different types of locks, not just manicure locks, you know? So I don't know, that's just me. And I could be biased because I'm a semi freeformer now, but I was a manicure locker. And let me just say, this is also why I maintain my own locks. See, I can't be dealing with that negativity. All right, I guess I have spoken enough. If you choose to love, do so unconditionally, because loving with conditions conditions the heart to not really love at all. This is Atreyu Locs, and I will see you next time. Peace.